Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name's Tyrone. Today we're peg hunting in the 1980s. Let's have a look around. If we can, there's a few to get through. Not all will be ripped open, most of them. These were going to go in a show and tell, and then I realised that they're all from the 1980s. Well, most of the ones I had for my next show and tell were, so I thought, I've got a better idea. Let's go peg hunting. I say not all, but yeah, most. We better get started. A little side note. Some of these, you get them off eBay or wherever, and they say mint in box, and they show you a photo like that, and then when it arrives, it's like, well, maybe mint in box, but they should actually tell you that the box has been opened at some point. But who cares? It's going to wind up on the rug. Ford RS 200, this one. One of the many ones I wanted to get when I was a kid, but never got around to it. Is it mint? Seems to be. Yeah. Macau on the base. Heavy little sucker. Probably why they didn't do too many of these. This is the only one I have. It's the first one to enter this studio. Haven't really sought them out, but I'm really glad this one's here. Number 7 on the side with that little Ford logo. Great. You'll see a lot of those wheels. Probably about 60% are the 8-dot wheels. Magic. We'll just sort of randomly pick them off as we go. Delivery truck. This is the Dodge, isn't it? In Pepsi. Normally you see yellowing. Lieferwagen. Hopefully that's how you say it. And camion de livraison, perhaps. Won't really matter when it's in the rubbish, but this Pepsi delivery truck seems to have escaped that UV damage. Yeah, that's perfect. I was never into Pepsi. Sticky goo. Oh, door just fell open, I think. One of them did. There you go. No Pepsi in there today. Great. Hopefully we won't have a cardboard debris issue today. This old sucker. Oh, I should warn you that if the destruction of very old packaging disturbs you, perhaps choose another video. Nice to meet you. Matchbox Japan, 1984. Got it. Awesome. 1983 copyright. Bye. Oh, it's so good to get it out. Into some fresh air. Although it is slightly reluctant, we always get there in the end. Huh. Sweet. Lazenly England on the plastic base, but plenty of metal. Never any windows in these. Be a little bit too complicated. Awesome. Nice to meet you. Who next? These Citroens, it's the Citroen 1.5. Let's see. You can never trust these. Oh, that had a bit of tape too. So. Now, I've seen these around a lot, and I might do a picture-in-picture thing throughout the video to show you what I mean as I yap on. But I always falsely assumed that there was only one of these out there. Like I perhaps falsely assumed there's only one of these out there. I'll be educated sooner or later, I'm sure. Maybe you have 15 of this sort of wartime Citroen, isn't it? Then I realised, even within my own lineup to be unboxed, as we have an avalanche of 80s Matchbox, it didn't only come in blue, it came in black as well. And in fact, the one I have, blue or black, I can't remember, has a different colour interior. So of course there are many to collect. So we'd better get on with it. So there are those two, and I'll show you the third one I have. See, this one's got a bit of dust on it. Never trust the seller. It said mint in box. Caveats must apply. I don't mind being sold second-hand stuff. I mean, they're so old. What do you want? But I do mind being misled. And if it's mint in box, then it should be mint in box. This one, again, I thought I had. This one was sold as a mint in the open box, which is fair enough. If I was desperate to keep the box, I could glue or tape it back shut, but I don't care. It's that Renault 11 Turbo at number 33 of Uno's 83. The one I have has the dot dash wheels, or maybe it has the 5 arch. I think it's the dot dash, but here we have the 8 dot. Actually, I called that the 8 dot earlier. It's the 8 spoke, is it? And then the 8 dot on the left. Confused? Trust me, it'll get more and more confusing as we go. I have this one, and seeing as this is a non-punched box in pretty good nick, I think I'll keep it. The Rover Sterling in at number 2. That's late 80s, isn't it, that colour? So I'll shove him over there and move right along to something I do want to rip open. Got this for Christmas a couple of years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago, who knows. Twin Pack 103. Got it. Don't have it. This is what this one is, and I have sort of that and that, but not in a twin pack. I'll get to that in a second. But here is number 103. What year? 83. So the cattle truck, as bits fly off, see, the packaging didn't help it, did it? Because UV still gets through the packaging, made the mud guard very brittle. It was rattling around in there ever since I got it, and it really diminishes the whole keep it mint in the box shenanigans. The bulls are obviously Siamese twins, but having said that, are they both snapped off and I can't find the other one? You see what I mean? Yes, they are both snapped off. And, oh yeah, the other one's there. See? So why keep them in their packets? Why? They could have been better protected in a proper storage facility. I'll pop the spare parts back in there. There's no point trying to glue those on. The cows are showing a bit of discontent. But I'll put that over there and pretend it doesn't have anything snapped off it. Again, I have this one, and it's an unpunched card or box, so I'll let it be for now. But I didn't have the red one. I saw that on eBay randomly because I was looking for something completely different, and I thought, red one? Mine. Number 60 of whatever year. I'll go for about 83. I think everything of this colour, no, that's right, it's stamped 81, isn't it? And they kept that same copyright of 1981 for years. So who knows when anything was made back then. I suppose they had decent catalogues, didn't they? Twin cam 24 or 2.4 on the side. Probably 2.4, isn't it? 2.4 litre or something. Toyota Supra on the plastic base, made in Macau. Oh, a little bit of suspension, and they're the 5 arch wheels. Shuffle him over there. The Rolls Royce. Now, I do have it. I have many of it, but I have a Rolls Royce fetish of Matchbox Rolls Royce anyway. Number 66. Where are we? 87 on the back of these ones. As I said, I'll show you what I mean in picture-in-picture. You can see where I'm at with my collection on certain things. Almost inevitable that we're going to have paint issues on a car like this. It might be why I started collecting multiples, because I just wanted that perfect one, and probably am yet to find it. This might not be the same shade gold as the ones I currently have. It'll be interesting to see. The steering wheel's collapsed, but we'll forgive it. We forgave so much in the 80s, didn't we? Should we go downstairs just for a little? A better peek? That's better. Who next? We'll go for some airport coaches. I went on a bit of a mission for airport coaches. Make some room here to get them all out, I think. This is the true peg hunting nature, isn't it? See, you can't put them all on pegs because that's not how you bought them in the 80s. They were on a wire rack, white coated wire rack. And this one, you kind of rummaged like I am now, and it was kind of close to the counter at the toy shop, so the staff could eagle eye you. So yeah, stock remained there if it wasn't paid for yet, but not that I ever tried to do the 5-finger discount, but you know, they made you feel like a bit of a thief every time you walk in. But anyway, it's just a weird little flashback I shared with you. There's another one. These didn't necessarily come out in the same year, but the same end of the 1980s, so we'll just rip them open willy-nilly. 65, 65, 60, they're all 65. That was when the colour changes kept the same number. Italia. If you wanted to fly to or from the boot. 1977 on the base. I was about to tell you 75, but I don't know why. 81, 81, and 81. Yeah, don't trust that, folks. So we've got Air Italia. I'll get out the others too. I'll stop telling you I'll get out the others. They'll just appear on your screen like television magic. This is Trans World Airlines was TWA, I think. I rode on Trans Australia Airlines in the mid-80s, and I think this is Trans World Airlines. Housekeeping. Can you see? Yes. I got asked to show super close-ups, so I'll try and keep that in mind, because I kind of forget you're in the room. I just natter away to myself in my tiny cars. Qantas, the safest airline in the world. I always feel like every time somebody says that, one of the bloody things are going to fall out of the sky. You know, you shouldn't jinx things like aeroplanes, should you? I'm not sure any of us have that kind of power out of the universe. Call me paranoid, but when I'm 30,000 feet above an ocean, I like to think it's going to stay up there. It's Qantas and Gyrobank. Simply more convenient. Yeah, for you, buddy. Banks don't make life convenient for anyone, do they? Certainly didn't make opening that box convenient. It scares me to try and collect these, because you know they're going to be like this. Very local, very colloquial. Never heard of Gyrobank. I can almost guarantee that it's a real bank. Just one of those little sponsorship company things. Now, speaking of many, many multiples, and I'll get to a 3-pack after I do this, just to funk it up. Number 75, so that would have been the last of the catalogue for whatever year that might have been, somewhere in the early 80s. It's got MBTV News on it. It's got a... yeah, see, was this actually mint in box? Or is that a manufacturing fault as I pick at it? 50-50, isn't it? But that's okay. Love this little casting. This was just a revelation to me when it first came out. I thought my world had been rocked. Another truck. I got this one to complete a catalogue. Can't remember which year, obviously around 83, somewhere around there. The cable truck here, 26. And so now that I have this, I have, well, I guess I'm closing in on that particular year's catalogue. So once I've finished getting them all, collecting the set, I'll do a full review catalogue of wherever the hell this came from. Stay tuned. I'll keep you updated. It might be 6 months away, I don't know. And continuing with the truck, this has been in my house for a long time, and it's been in and out of show and tell boxes, and I've chickened out. But now it must be freed. It's Arctic truck, not Arctic truck, as in Antarctic. This is articulated truck. Ooh, that's nice. It's incredible to see these well made for a start. Nothing moves on this apart from the articulation, obviously. But yeah, well made from the factory and completely untouched. All those years on. Perfect. Love it. What a thrill. There's some box glue gets stuck to me. Case in point with keeping things in boxes or not, I know I harp on about it, but see there? That's packaging rub. Over and over I say, don't freak out about cardboard, for goodness sake. Oh, I like this one. I showed you the yellow one, cattle truck. Here is the green one, and I've got a few more singles to show you. Can you see there? Yes. Different green. I thought, well, why would I rip this open if it's there, or vice versa? Actually, you'd probably keep this over that, wouldn't you? But they're a different green. So any excuse. And no mudguards snapped off on this one. I won't touch them because, you know, you shouldn't tempt fate or anything. But lovely to have that one. Should we hitch her up? Oh, just going to try and divide something like it was a majorette there for a second. Magnificent. That's lovely. By now you've probably seen on screen the symphony of cattle trucks. Is that what you'd call a group of cattle trucks? Now, is there any need to rip this one open? Can I see a difference? No, not really. Well, actually I can. Oh, no, I can't, because I was going to tell you the mud guards are ripped off, but it was the trailer, wasn't it? Not the truck itself. So that might survive another day. Good on you, bro. This one I think I already have, but I have to check. But yeah, the box is a little bit special. So, this one I got the same reason as the cable truck. That is for an upcoming video, the Model A Ford, number 73, and darker blue, but rubbish nonetheless. See, look, that's all dusty. Or is that? That kind of happened while it was in the box. And here we see kind of rubbing on those wheels like it's been played with. Nothing snapped off, it'll clean up. No biggie. But again, this was sold mint in box. Fibs. The Mercury I have, Mercury Sable Wagon, although I'll have to check the interior. I don't think they ever had a variant. It says, I've said that a lot, but I've always been proved wrong. I do have that, but again, I'll check. This little sucker, see, you might be more familiar with these. I don't know if these, I'm sure these went to the States. Let me know in the comments which you're more familiar with. This is number 64, the Caterpillar, and 1980. So, yeah, 1980 might have been. No, I'm going to give you incorrect information. Special offer from the back, freeze frame. If you want to scoop in on that one, you might be a little late. Yeah, look at that with a tan canopy. Magic. Just magic. Great to see. Great to finally get it in the lineup. Plonk that over there. I'm not spending a lot of time with each one because there are so many to get through. Cattle truck number 71 in a different green. Okay, got launched out. Got to put your seatbelt on, mate. There you go. And there's a different green. See? Bum, ba-dum. Different windows? No, just a slightly darker tint on the one on the left. But that's a lovely green. Mud guards are there. Sweet. Can raise a few cows now. Another 2-pack on its way to be freed. No real identifying marks. No what it is, what number, nothing. Not recommended for children under 36 months. Got it. Again, kind of got it. And it's eluded me so far. I think I have the car, but not the bikes. Although I did get an ancient motorbike carrier. I'll have to show you at some point. Gee, this is a pristine card, isn't it? 1983 International Limited. Probably the second heyday of Matchbox, wasn't it? Early 80s. But it depends when you got hooked, I suppose. And that's what counts. It's what means to you. What era is up your street. Surf Rescue. The little tailgate opens. There was a debate raging in my comments when I showed the green and the blue one, whether this real car was an Italian car or a French car, and it was never resolved. I don't really mind. I just know it as Matchbox because I've never seen one in real life, so it's all good. Does that come off? I'm sure it would. Yeah. Bit of a flimsy plastic trailer. Tiny wheels. They look slightly inadequate, but and the motor moves. Little outboard that goes on there. Sweet. Might have to do a tidy up at some point, but I'll just move you back a fraction so we get some more real estate. Next, this baby. I've got this on the card too, but I'm not sure. Oh, I've got so much to show you. I think we'll rip it off the card because that box is pretty mint, isn't it? These things look like they're going to fly off the table. It's just like being a kid. New colour scheme, or as the Americans call it, collar. This is a spelling mistake to me, but if I spelled it my way, you'd say the same if you're in the States or Canada. It's number 51 of whatever year this may or may not have been. Should we check? 87, so probably 88. It's the IROC in yellow. Yeah. It's got an open parts. See, at least when it's on the card or a twin pack and I'm ripping it off, you know gosh darn well that it's never been touched. Not like the doctored up blue boxes. Who next? Wheel variation. I've got the I want to say 5 arch wheels, and here we have the 8 spoke in gold. Now, of course, they're going to give it to us, or have given it to us, in 8 spoke with silver. This is the VW Golf GTI at number 56. Ooh, there's some nasty paint issues there. Get an opening part, but why bother? Ooh, that's nasty. See? I won't say it again. You know what I'm thinking, you know. Little jet. Yet another I bought off eBay solely for an upcoming video. I've got the red one too, and of course they call this 52 jet. S2 jet. Might be the swing wing thing. This is the blue one. There's a red one that was popular along the same time. This one's got Viper on the wings. There is a variant without that on the wings. Collect them all. Wings normally stay up. Those funny oversized wheels. It's a nice blue, isn't it? Yeah. 1981 on the base, Macau. Yeah, solid little sucker. Pop him from whence he came. Should I? Oh, garbage trucks. A curious thing to collect. Refuse truck. Never ending. You know, you get different coloured back, different coloured cabs, just like the steak truck or the cattle truck. Funky moving part. Back when they gave a hoot. State City? It's quite generic, isn't it? Could be anywhere. Nice colour scheme. Later, dude. Alright. It's getting silly. Wheel variant. I think I have it already, so that's fine. This is a wheel variant I don't have. I know for a facto. Opel Kadett, Vauxhall Astra, or Holden Astra. Whichever town you're from. And opening doors. And hopefully closing doors. Got a comment when I was deriding Matchbox doors, and the irate commenter said Matchbox doors have always been perfect. Nothing wrong with them. How dare you. So, great to read the comments. I don't often, as I move back for yet more real estate, I don't often get a chance to comment or reply to comments. And I feel bad for it, but it got to the point where it was taking about an hour a day to do. And as much as I enjoyed it, I wound up not doing every other thing I was supposed to be doing. And then I got behind and I couldn't catch up, and it was depressing. But just know that I do read every single comment. I don't have to log on for that. It comes straight to my mobile phone. And I do have a good chuckle through reading the comments. So thank you for your contribution. You know who you are. Always appreciate hearing what you think about my videos and about Matchbox, basically. It's great to read in the comments that you picked up something I'm showing. You had more success than I did, which is fantastic, because I'm no guru at peg hunting or hunting out these things. It is just dumb luck. I don't have anyone on the in. I just sort of rack up the kilometres in my car all around town, picking up either second-hand things off Facebook Marketplace or in the mail with eBay, or swapping with friends, just like everybody else. No inside action here. Number 36. Was the green and yellow one that as well? Don't they look great together? I should move the lights back too if I'm going to move everybody back. Is that better? There we go. That's better. That's better. Ooh, looky there. Showed you that one. Oh, check this out. The Sand Digger, number 49. I got this maybe 6 months ago, and it was a real grail piece for me. I paid an arm and a fucking leg. 49, did I tell you? I think I did. But ever since, it's like I went to buy it again maybe 3 times thinking I didn't have it, and of course I did, but it was just waiting for a video just like this one. There's a brown one out there too that I absolutely must hunt down. So, it's so good to get this back in my grubby little mitts. White interior on this one. That is a variant that you'll be chasing until these cows come home. Next, we have a variant. I have the Matchbox, is it team racing across on a diagonal, and this one is just a little plainer. 68. 4x4 Chevrolet, we're calling this one. That's interesting. It's normally just Chevy van, isn't it? And really relieved to see no UV damage, because the box was a bit knackered. But, oh man, unreal. Perfect. Blue tint. Nice. You. Scotch Corner Toys Models Hobbies, a Volvo container truck. I think I've got a couple more of these. UV? No. Looks okay. Nice. Oh, this is good. So good to get things. I showed you that one. I shouldn't say I've shown you that one and you can't see what I'm looking at, and isn't that frustrating? Just show me. Whoops. As I get a look from the sales assistant. Super Toys, the world of toys. Ford Transit van, although, they do. Ford Transit there. Number 60 used to be, still is, I suppose. Yeah, good luck getting all of these. Struth. Yeah, up to about 20 of those, I'm guessing, just randomly guessing. Something I vowed and declared I wasn't going to start collecting. In fact, I gave quite a few away. The little Cherokee 27. This one is Mr. Fixer. Again, I got this one for a catalogue review. Home appliance repair. Not many people have things repair these days, do they? They just drive them down to the tip on the way to the shop. They call us, oh look at that, before, after. They call us the throwaway generation, don't they? If it's broken, chuck it. There's no real need to get that off the card, because even though, remember what I said, I'd just have 50 of them if I could. I've got that one, and I've got that one except for the sticker, so really I'd be destroying that wonderful card for a sticker. So I'll let that pass just today. Might have to turn this into a two-parter, or should we just go in for the long haul? City Line Tourist for the little coach. Icarus coach or touring car. And 67. Now this looks like it was never out of the box. Yeah, that's better. It's a lovely green. Made in China on the base. Oh, that's a lovely green. Clearly not a scale we're used to, but there again, what is in Matchbox? A little more rummaging to upset the staff. Got it. This one's interesting. I have this one, but the 2 is different. So, don't need much of an excuse. This one, 72. Yeah, the only thing different is that 2. It's interesting, isn't it? What lengths we'll go to. You can go over there. Got it. Got it. Oh, I don't think I have that one. I don't think I do. See, this one's pointing contrary, the opposite way to what you would normally expect. So, mint in box, my foot. Yeah, it's just glued up. We'll see if the car is any good. Yeah, see, it's got wear on the tyres. Someone's been doing burnouts. Or is that dust? No. 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 It's played with. Yeah, see? So that'll be a seat warmer, I'm afraid. Who else? You. Come here, you. The twin pack. This is what I meant about the Cherokee. I'm actually after this for the caravan. Tragically. But here we are. $4.95. Imagine if they were still that. Oof. You'd have a lot of them. You'd have 10 of them. What else? That's that thing that's haunting me now. Got it. I don't have this one either. Many Riz to cross. 1987 on the card. Well, do you do it for 4? Take a hike. Imagine that. Turn up to one of these conventions and you do it for $3.50. 500 randomly on the side. Super fast. And 1977. Choice. Holiday Club. Holiday Club 500. Yeah, I'm more interested in the caravan, to be honest. But the Cherokee is pretty cool. Fed Express, $1. That's more like it. Container truck, the Volvo at number 20. Oh, there's so much more to show you. I've gone, wow, it's going to be a long video. I hope you bought an esky. Do you know what an esky is? It's a cooler box. If you're in New Zealand, it's a chili bun. Ice box, that's what they call them. I hope you bought an esky full of grog. Here's one I was deeply suspicious of. It wasn't touted as mint in box, whatever, but BMW M1 in it, number 52. Yeah, let's have a look at the condition of this bad boy. Now mine is really, really buggered, and this one is not. It's great. Yeah. So my seat warmer can be relegated. Although the windows aren't great on this, but gee, isn't he picky? Nothing's ever good enough. Who? You? No, I showed you that one. Shown you. I don't want that one yet. Oh my word. There's a 3-pack. Multi-pack 103. I want that. I want that. I already have that one. Probably. I'll have to check out that. Lots to get, isn't there? There's so much more to get. Yeah. If I haven't flashed it up on the screen already, you'll be seeing it even as I speak. Got to bend those back so they bounce back to some kind of normal. Nice. Fire department, yellow bottom, white top. Nice. What lengths do we go to, folks? You can land on the container truck, and of course the fire engine. That's all you get for a name from Matchbox with this one. A lovely yellow. Not everyone's cup of tea. And of course the foam unit. Number 3 with the foam cannon. Try not to snap everything off on the roof to put it around the right way. I was stoked when they did that to the motorhome. Absolutely stoked. And what else? These ones I've had on the card for ages, and I always said that the idea of it is it's a bit of Matchbox history. It's what kept them going through the lean years, blah blah blah, and part of the history is the card, but the cards are doing this, so why? So that's the back. Squint if you wanna, and let's just free the piece. Goodness sake. Oh. See, it's a budget range, literally, that's what they called it. Super GT, yeah, BR stands for budget range. In the mid-80s they came out. And there's a whole bunch of them. There's that one, that's the old Fire Chief, remember? See, Blister's on its way out. Got an orange one of those too, but that's a seat warmer because it's a bit buggered. What was that? Was that the Lambo? No. Can't remember. They never tell you. You have to go through your old ones to see what's what. I just told you that the cards are failing and this one's putting up quite the fight. Come here, you. Here you go. Yeah. Cheap and nasty, but, you know, it's part of Matchbox history. Sweet. Loving it. Blue one from the Datsun. Yeah. Nice. And little green, that's the Sonnet, isn't it? Saab Sonnet. Originally came out in a lovely blue. They did what they had to. Nice. Nice. Who else? There's this one. So they didn't necessarily come out on the really cheap cards. They came out on these as well. What year? 87. Matchbox International. This one's made in China, whereas the other one's made in England. Yeah, nice. Where are you? Oh, he's got lost in the crowd totally. Is that him? Yeah. You see? It's good to have him. Really good to have him. There's that one too, but I have one in almost as good a condition, so that can stay on the card. This one, my one has a cracked windshield, so that the Chevy Corvette with the NART Delaney Samson livery. And now one without a cracked windshield. And if it's got different colour interior, I'm back in square one. Lincoln Town Car, that's been in my house for like 5 years, and just needed an excuse to rip it off the card. Now, there's a white one, which I have, this one, which I now have loose, and one is on its way, a silver one, in a multi-pack. So I'll show you that as soon as it gets here. Nice. And is that about it? I think that's about it. We'll go up to the crow's nest before this camera really chucks a wobbly, because we've been running for 3/4 of an hour now. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I've really enjoyed this one. We didn't get to some of them because I already have them. That's the Sierra. But yeah, I'll keep that one on the card too. But I had a good time. I hope you had a good time too. And share in the comments what you liked about it and didn't like about it. Sometimes I get very constructive criticism indeed, and I listen to all of it. It's other stuff I've already got. So, what's in the back corner, Tyrone? That's the Thunderbird. Already got it. There is one with the pink underside, which I'll get at some point, I'm sure, in the future. There is always something to chase, and that's the best part of this hobby. Like, share, subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed this one. That was great. Bye.